Good night. Well, I want to welcome you guys to City West and Baker's Corner. I am home, so I can invite you here. I grew up in Point, and I regard myself as a Point man. There are a lot of people in City West who was voting Labour for quite a number of years. I have had some discussion with them throughout the last few weeks and even tonight. There's a young lady by the name of Charity. She has been supporting Labour since 1976 as a little girl coming right up. And she have decided to change. Well, you know, when you're Labour, it's difficult for you to change right away. But I know Charity, and I know she changed. And she have a son who has been one of the major campaigners for Gaston Brown. And he has changed also. And you have a young man by the name of Hammer Pump. And Hammer Pump, not control, but most of the young boys in this area gravitate to him. And he was instrumental in getting Gaston Brown elected. Tonight, he's not with them anymore. Tonight, he is with the UPP. But you know something? A lot of you UPP supporters I had very weak. The Labour Party took the government to court because they had some 15,000 people who were illegal, were removed from the list. And they felt that if those individuals were not able to be registered, they would not be able to vote. Well, the court ruled in our favor. And those individuals can't vote. So when Labour Party is giving you the impression that they have the government and they're going to win, it's total tomfoolery. They are using strategies now. They're putting up the most billboard. If we put up a 4x4, they put up a 8x8. And if we put up a 16x16, they put up a 25x30. And that is how they have it. So it's a billboard contest. Look, billboard can't vote. It's people vote. And this Point area, especially City West, must be returned to the United Progressive Party. To us. Look, the whole revolution with the removal of the Antigua Labour Party could not have been done without the people of City West and the waterfront workers. We know, because of the fact that you don't have this vast amount of land like those other areas, you are limited in terms of expanding. But I'd like to say to my government that, look, Point people don't want to move from Point. And because they don't have no land, let us utilize the height. Let us build high buildings. Let the old people and them live on the ground floor. And put the young people, let them feel big, like people how they feel in Hodges Bay and all over the country. Gaston took up quite a number of lands on the west side and gave it to his own people. You can't go down to Washington Basin because it exists no more. And Dredge Bay right now, any further you go is in the sea. So where must the people go? You can't go down to Fort James. That is also taken. No, if you go Dry Hill, you're out of Pint. We gotta keep Pint people. Look, Pint people deserve the reward now. But I want to say to you that me and Colin has made a pact. Because I'm a Pint man, and I regard Colin as a Pint man because look, both of us played down there, on the field down there we played up at Princess Margaret. Well, he's much younger than I am, even though I might look young. But the fact is that Colin deserves a chance. When I ran in 1984 in Bethesda at St. Philip's, I was beaten 2-1. When I went back again in 89, I draw the line, I came a little closer. And 1994, I was successful. You know what the people say? No, they don't say me with. They say, look, because of your stickability, Reuben Harris love to use that word. Because you're sincere and you keep coming, let us give you a chance. Well, I am saying to you, be like the people of St. Philip's Out. Give Colin, Councillor Derek, a chance. And look, me and him will work together to make sure those of you here in the Point area who have missed out on some things that those on the other side have gotten, we are going to make sure you get where you deserve. And you deserve a lot. Because this Point and Grace Farm is the revolution of Antigua and Barbuda. Everything came from the grassroots. I see quite a number of young, beautiful girls coming out of Point and out of Grace Farm. It's not people that from Hodges Bay and Crosby's and Rural East and so on have beautiful girls. We have beautiful girls here in Point. But they want beautiful jobs too, like the other people. And so, after this election, we have already now crossed the T's and dot all the I's with those investors. And after the declaration that we have won, come and dip down your bucket, because it's your time. Come and get what you deserve. You work hard, hard enough. But you can't get it if you don't put in Colin. Because me alone in there can't fight for it. You got to give Colin Derrick a chance. When a man decides to make a sacrifice, get beaten 1 time, get beaten 2 times, get beaten 3 times. He may get beaten the 4th time, Baldwin. All right, the 3 times, and he back again. So you know, that is called somebody who have love for this area. Colin could have decided to run somewhere else. But every time you tell him, he say, me now move from City West. Because he have a commitment. He have some loyalty to the people of City West. And I want to say to you all, it's time enough. You have given Gaston Brown a chance. When I hear how Gaston Brown talking, his behavior, he sounds like a lunatic. Now you need, let me tell you this, you need a man in that top position that is not too quick to say pull the gun. You need a man who is settled and stay long to make decisions, especially when it becomes very important. But if you put a crazy man there, as soon as you say match, he crash on a fire day. And then you come now to the Deputy Prime Minister, who is Asad Michael. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Asad Michael as the Deputy Prime Minister for Antigua and Barbuda? If you tell Assad, he come right in this crowd and talk on bad word. That is the kind of man he is. There has to be some modicum of respect. This position as a minister is something that people strive for and try to be in a certain position so that you can be respected by the people. You have Assad Michael, you go down in my cousin their constituency, Tico Lake, and he tell him don't vote for Tico Lake. He's a drug man. He love too much drugs. Don't vote for him. And behind Tico back, that's the way he say. But in front of his face, he said something else. But somebody just told me tonight there that Malwin Joseph, my cousin again, he is saying to all the people who are registered in St. Mary's North, bring your card to me. Let me know that is me that you're going to vote for. Because after the election, I will be Prime Minister. Now listen to me. You all have to understand there's no confusion in our camp. You have Malwin Joseph say he can be Prime Minister. Lester Brother dog them right now. Let me tell you, he tell me so personally don't afford. Daniel, I'm going to be Prime Minister. And after Lester, you have Robin. Robin said when Kenneth died, yes, I have been in this struggle since 1976. Me want to be Prime Minister. Now, how much Prime Minister can I have? So if all of them are going to be Prime Minister, it's a total confusion. It's chaos. You have a stable government. A government have created jobs for the people. All right. Things are hard all over the world. In America, they lay off so much of people. In England, they lay off people. They start catching themselves now. In Barbados, in Jamaica, they're laying off people. But that was the season. But now, we are coming around now. We are coming around now. So, I want to say to you that I'm here tonight to endorse Councillor Colin Derrick. I would like to say to my friends, my family in Point, those Barbudans who come from Barbuda, you live in Point, and you register here, I want you all to support Colin Councillor Derrick. I will be coming in first early. My name will be declared early and bright. And let me tell you, look, I have no fear. I have no fear. Look, let me tell you, they're up there tonight now. They're going to hang with Gussie, but me not really care. Because they will be preaching to the converted already. They'll be preaching that I have locked down that constituency for the United Progressive Party. So don't count me out, count me in. Don't count me out, count me in. Because when we win, I'm going to call Baldwin and say, how you doing down there? Because if you don't bring home that seat, plenty heads going to roll in Antigua now. And I'm going to call Councillor Derrick and ask him, you have survived, my brother? Well, if you have, give me a call. Good night. God bless you.